Welcome to my channel. My name is Nes'Quick. Like, comment, share, subscribe down below.
You can go subscribe to my YouTube channel at Sammy J, SAMMYJ.
So the topic we'll be discussing today is the struggles of being a mother while struggling with mental health. So I am going to use my phone. I wrote down my notes because my memory is shot. That's what happens when you have kids. A lot of people don't know the depth of the effect the pregnancy has on a woman's body. Not only physically, but mentally too. I want to talk about the things people are afraid to discuss, like being a mother with mental health. Before I had my son, I suffered from slight depression, but the toll pregnancy takes on your mental is different. From the imbalance of hormones, to the mood swings, to postpartum, mental health is real, and we really don't think about the impact of how being a mother can affect your mental health. When you become a mother, everything becomes about that child, and sometimes you forget to take care of yourself as well. So imagine struggling to raise your kid with no support or even with support, and having to deal with the struggles of sustaining your mental health. Because we tend to neglect ourselves for our kids. We tend to forget that if our mental health is not sustained, we can't function to the best of our abilities as a mother. We tend to lose ourselves. But if we speak about the things we are afraid to talk about, we can discover that there's a lot we really don't know. No one wants to talk about the struggles that comes with being a mother. They rather show you the best parts of it. But life is rough and being a mother is tough. So we have to be able to show the worst parts of it, so that women are aware that there is more to pregnancy than just a cute belly and a beautiful blessing. When they say you're not the same after you have a kid, you're really not. Everything changes. I feel like having a parent with mental illness plays a role in your development growing up. And that's why we have to, as people, take better care of our mental minds, just as well as bodies.
So me personally, I feel like, because I have a 4-year-old, so dealing with like a parent who has had struggle with mental health issues, it's a lot of things that I had to deal with and that I've seen personally that just made me more so realize how important the development of a child is. So you have to be careful with certain things. But I also feel like too, people don't realize how important it is to when you're a parent, just because you're a parent, people think automatically you put on this super cape and you know what I'm saying, you're not
You're a superhero,
yeah,
super mom.
You don't have emotions no more. You don't have to take care of yourself. I honestly feel like it definitely takes a village, because people don't realize that mothers definitely breaks. That plays a big role in mental health. Because if you're not stable yourself, it's how can you project onto somebody else, especially
how can you sustain your foundation?
Exactly.
If
especially
your own foundation is not sustained.
Exactly. So it's just a lot.
And me personally, growing up with a father with mental illness, especially schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, it's tough. You see a lot of things you shouldn't see as a kid. You go through a lot, and it makes you strive harder to want to be better for your kid. And that's why mental health is really important, and sustaining your mental health is important as well. If you in that negative mindset, if you always looking for the bad, that
coping mechanisms too.
all of that disrupts your mental health, and that's where you have to begin. You have to begin with positivity and project that in your life a lot.
Positive outlets.
Thinking positive, speaking positive into the universe, like speak it into existence always. So it's not good. And for those mothers who are suffering with mental health or illness such as postpartum depression, anxiety, and so much more, know that you are not alone and that we have to stick together, protect our minds like we protect our children. We cannot overcome mental illness alone. For a fact.
It's definitely a group effort. And I feel like what you said earlier, like people need to really focus on like pregnancy is not just, oh, you get, this cute little baby and that's it. Like, no, and a child don't make nothing better.
Like you have to really sit down and think about it. Like really think about it.
It just makes things worse. So
really think about having a kid before you have a kid, because mental health plays a huge role. It will not keep a man, and it will not make your mental health better. It would only destroy it.
And then it's like, if people really actually knew, it's like, I don't know, people forget after the kid is born what really happens during pregnancy. Like, your hormones are all over the place. Like, personally, me, for a plethora of reasons, I did not enjoy pregnancy, like, at all. Like, pregnancy was hard. Like, I didn't expect some of the things that was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially going through it alone.
Yeah.
I went through a lot. Like, depression was something, like, really hard. And when you don't have a support system and you don't have people backing you up and you don't have a voice out there, and you always feel shut, you go to a dark place. And pregnancy for me was very dark. Like, it was very dark, and that will be another video for another day. But really, I recommend you guys really to practice meditation, anything, yoga. Just really focus on you. Don't forget about you. Just because you have a kid doesn't mean you neglect yourself. Because once you neglect you, there's no point in nothing else. Like,
that's a fact. Like, it could be as small as like keeping up your routine with yourself, like self-care, like,
brushing your hair, or
small things, like
doing your nails once a week,
right,
like
getting your hair done for
pamper
you.
yourself.
Yeah.
Make sure you pamper yourself at least once a week. At least once a week. Because if not, you're gonna lose your mind. Like,
go have a drink when the baby sleep or something.
And when they say sleep when that baby is asleep, girl, you better sleep when that baby is asleep, because
I never used to.
Me neither, because I would always stare at him.
When the baby was asleep, I had so much stuff to do, so it's like that.
And then I would always be looking at him.
I'm
be
trying
like,
to go to sleep, he waking up.
I gotta make sure he breathing all the time. I was paranoid. But yeah. If you guys have any suggestions on what my next video should be, you guys feel free to comment in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to her channel, my channel as well. Stay tuned. Yes, down below.